Hi ladies, are you suffering from amenorrhea? Have you missed your periods? Or you are confused why my periods are not coming at all? So amenorrhea is a condition in which a lady suffers from missed periods or a girl never show up periods. Today I will tell you about the reasons behind your amenorrhea. Amenorrhea could be of two types. There could be a physiological reason behind amenorrhea, or there could be a pathological reason. In a physiological reasons, there are four factors responsible. For example, first, menarche. Due to the immaturation of this cycle, menstruation cycle, girls of 13 or 14 years, girls never before 13 or 14 years of age never show up their periods. And during pregnancy, due to the hormones, due to the excess amount of estrogen hormone, our follicles are not matured, so that's why we never menstruate on during the pregnant state. And another state is lactation. During the feeding lactation period, when a mother feeds her baby, there is a hyperprolactinemia state. A prolactin hormone that is produced in our pituitary gland, that is responsible for the secretion of milk in mother for the baby. During lactating period, this hyperprolactinemia is there, so that's why lactating mothers never bleed, never show menstruations. And fourth state is menopause. During menopausal age, our follicles stop to be stimulated by the gonadotropin hormones. So that's why our follicles never mature. They does not get stimulated by the by hormones. So we stop menstruating. So these are the physiological reasons behind amenorrhea. But there could be pathological reasons, and these pathological reasons are: one is congenital malformations. There are four factors which are basically required for the normal bleeding. First, I will tell you about those factors. First factor is normal chromosomal pattern. A lady should have normal chromosomal pattern, only then she will be able to be bleed. Another factor is anatomically present of uterus and outflow tract. And another factor is there should be endometrium. Her endometrium should be responsive to the hormones. Endometrium is a layer in our uterus that there is a periodic shedding of endometrium in our periods, in our menstrual cycles. And fourth factor that is responsible for the normal bleeding is active support of our thyroid and adrenal glands. If there is imbalance, if there is any disease in these four factors, if there are any changes in any of these factors, then there could be a problem in menstrual cycle. A lady will suffer from menstrual disorders. And so now I will tell you about the pathological reasons behind amenorrhea. First is cryptomenorrhea. In cryptomenorrhea, a lady or a girl's hymen is imperforated, or there could be a septum, or there could be an infection or any blockage in the outflow tract. So her blood does not come out of the tract, and blood gets accumulated in the vagina, and it forms hematometra. And due to the continuous accumulation of blood, that blood can flow back to the tubes and the fibril ends and block them, and can cause hematosalpinx or permanent infertility. It could cause the amenorrhea symptoms or pain in lower abdomen. On and off pain could be present over there. And another reason behind pathological amenorrhea is congenital malformations. There could be anatomically congenital malformations in the formation of uterus, so the lady shows amenorrhea. And another third reason behind the secondary amenorrhea is hormonal disturbances. Sometimes some ladies who take oral contraceptive pills could also show amenorrhea due to the due to contraceptive pills. The doctor will ask you about your medical history, your medicinal history, if you are taking any contraceptive pills or not. And another reason behind secondary amenorrhea is hyperprolactinemia. Normally, I have told you that this prolactin hormone is secreted by the pituitary gland in lactating mothers, but due to some stress, due to some hormonal imbalances, if hyperprolactinemia occurs in a normal lady, then she will also show amenorrhea symptoms. And another disease in which amenorrhea is a common symptom is PCOS or PCOD, that is polycystic ovarian disease or polycystic ovarian syndrome. In this condition, ladies show oligomenorrhea or amenorrhea, or her eggs does not get mature and come in, and not able to come into the uterus for fertilization. So there are number of cysts formed in the ladies ovaries, so that is known as the PCOS or PCOD. In this condition also lady suffers from amenorrhea. So there are number of reasons behind these imbalances, these hormonal imbalances. There could be a sudden weight loss. There could be a history of patient showing sudden weight loss or excessive exercise, because excessive exercise also leads to the inadequate secretion of the gonadotropin hormones, which are responsible for our menstruation, for our normal menstruation. So excessive menstruation should be avoided. Excessive menstruation should be avoided, and excessive exercise should be avoided, and proper diet and proper exercise, a balanced approach is required. Another reason behind these hormonal imbalance could be the stress. There is loads of stress in today's time, so ladies should avoid taking stress. They should stay calm. They should discuss their problems with their near and dear ones. So there are a number of reasons behind your amenorrhea. If you are facing from these problems, you should visit to your gynecologist or discuss your problems, and should go to the laboratory to get your hormonal level checked. And if your doctor if you continue to take a normal diet, a proper diet, and proper exercise, and a stress-free life, and proper sleep is required for the normal hormonal working. If you take care of all these things, this problem could be tackled very easily. Thank you.